Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. How we all doing? I am really big. Give me just a second. I am like...
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Yeah.
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife! But after what you just
Exceptionally
said, I'm not even
large.
sure I want to be
And
that anymore.
You never had it so good.
let's see. Which one is that? Want to be able to make sure that I can actually hear the alerts as they're going off. My audio stuff is just weird. Okay. So let's make that a little bit bigger. He's bigger. It's fine. I don't have a problem being big. I just want to make sure that I'm a little more centered and it's not like, here's my face. Hi, friends. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all having a great day. I tried playing Fortnite on Community Day, which is not a good way to do that. It's absolutely bananas. Like, people talk about Fortnite is dying and, oh, it's no fun anymore, blah, 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 blah. Okay, first of all, it's not dying. Let me tell you that much. Second of all, today is a struggle. We absolutely were on the struggle bus today. Like, I tried playing some solo games, crashed out a little bit. I did get one singular win in BR, and that took me probably 12 matches between BR and Blitz. And normally with Blitz, like, I can get at least one in a stretch of time. And that was even with, I played a couple of community games with, if you don't know her, but you do like to watch Fortnite, Flex is a fantastic streamer. I'm not going to shout her out because, anyway, yeah. But it's just Twitch TV/Flex. Amazing Fortnite streamer, fantastic content creator, does a lot also for streaming tips and things like that. Fantastic person. Like, we got to meet her at TwitchCon very briefly last year. Super sweet as well. But she had a community day today, so I jumped in there a little bit and played a couple of Blitz games, and oh boy, they were rough. All right, let's scroll back. Let's see who's here. Let's focus on the positive things today. But yeah. So, welcome in, Whimmit, here as always. Thank you so much. Hi, Mrs. Bone Daddy. Oh, you almost got me to crash out even more. Hi,
who's got my hat?
Welcome in. Hello,
Look,
Time Warper.
I'm Woody. Howdy,
Hi,
howdy,
Jen.
howdy.
How's
give
the
me that.
niggling? Yeah, Fortnite was not being kind to anybody today. It's just, it honestly, it's me. It wasn't anything that you did or said that, would be out of line any other time. It was kind of stacked up on today. I was just like, okay. Like I said, you were being you, and there is nothing wrong with that. I need to deal with it, is what it is. Yeah. So no, you did nothing wrong. Yeah, just in that moment, it was like, oh, yeah, no, please don't ever change. Like, I am, it's only because I love you too. And I know it's said out of love. Like, I know that there is absolutely no malicious intent behind any of the things that any of us say to each other ever. And part of it is, yeah, I need to get good and I do need to deal with it. But also today is just absolutely, like, it is crazy because, of course, since it's Community Day, they are giving out a special pickaxe, back bling, and weapon wrap for getting a win in either OG, Blitz, Reload, or Big Map. And so, of course, everybody and their mother is coming out of the woodworks to play, which is awesome. But at the same time, it's like, oh my God, like when I'm ending up in lobbies with people who are like Unreal ranked, like let's see. I don't think Team Rumble counts. I don't remember. Let's see. Because I don't remember the order that they are. Yeah. I had a couple of people who were ranked like Unreal in some of my games, and I'm just like, why are we even in the same effing lobbies? Like, even if we're playing casual, I should not be in lobbies with those people. Like, they're so good. Yeah, no, Team Rumble is not on that list. Hi, Aaron, welcome in. But yeah, it's crazy today. Like, Fortnite is normally like a little bit crazy on the weekends, especially as we start getting into the summer. Oh, it's a whole other level today. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. For now, we going to talk about Disney Dreamlight Valley. Duh. Today is the finale / voting for the decor contest of the Forest of Valor that we've had open for basically since the Pocahontas update came out. Because we're getting the new update on Wednesday. We're getting Hercules. And so we're going to wrap that up today. And then we'll see if I do another one of these in the future, but Super Lurk. Love you, Jen. Have a great day. Thank you, Cam. Thank you so much for that resubscription a whole freaking year. Yeah, Jen, have a great day. We love you. Have a good day with the goob. It might not be good, but I'm determined and durable. I mean, and Logan, if nothing else, if it gets too bad, we'll just go play Dinosaur. Anyway, but yeah, so the new update for Disney Dreamlight Valley comes out on Wednesday. It is Hercules. They posted a couple of videos over the course of the week. I don't remember if we watched the developer update that came out. I think it was yesterday. I know we had gone through their Discord and watched, let's see, game news. No, we had watched the announcement of the Star Path stuff. We had watched the events and improvement stuff. Rawr. Dinosaur. And so yesterday they put out the developer update, which is a little bit slightly longer of a deeper dive. This one lasts about 4 minutes, so we'll watch this and then we will jump into voting for the decor contest. Sounds like a Battle of the Ages then. Oh Lord. And so we have Aaron, Busy Bee Bree. I think Mrs. Bone Daddy is still on point to for me to jump in and take a look at hers as well. And then our own wonderful Whimalicious also has worked really hard on hers. So we're gonna all of them. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing them all because all of those people have such different decorating styles. And the tower, oh my God, we're going to crash out today. But I know all of those people have put a lot of time and energy and effort into creating, both developing their skills at creating as well as I will not be doing that. Okay, thanks. Bye. So looking forward to seeing the incredible results of all of their efforts. Yeah, really good competitors, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see, like, you know, each of them are going to have access to different parts of the game, like, you know, depending on which DLCs they've unlocked and all that kind of stuff. So just really cool to see what they're able to do with. Wait, Mrs. Bone Daddy's going to top Time Warper? Never mind. So yeah, it'll be really nice to see what each of them were able to do with that. But first, we're going to, like I said, check out that video from Gameloft. Let me pause the music. Let me turn that on. Let's see. Let me make sure that my audio doesn't get doubled. Let me figure out why the audio is only in mono. Edit. I know there's a way to do it. You would have thought that I would have looked at this before I jumped in, but you know, we're here for a good time. We're not here for a long time. Okay, let's try this another way. If I do this, let's see. If I do that, let's see. If I do that and then let me try this a different way. Let's try. I'm sorry, everybody. Normally I am better prepared than this. Let's do process source. Edge.
Hey Valley Villagers, I'm here to talk about our next free update, which is arriving very soon with a brand new realm, 2 heroic characters, and some highly requested quality of life improvements. So get ready to go the distance in a hero's journey.
By the foot.
By stepping through the realm door, you'll arrive on a training island owned by the wise satyr Phil from Disney's Hercules. Although it appears to be darker. Could this be the realm weaver's work at hand? Join forces with Hercules from Disney's Hercules to reach the gods by any means necessary and unlock special abilities, allowing you to traverse the forest, piece together the defaced mosaic, and restore Phil's training island back to its former glory. By displaying your heroic wits, you'll then be able to invite Hercules back to the valley, and with a little extra convincing, Phil will join soon after. After inviting this duo to join your valley, you'll be able to place Hercules' gorgeous house and get access to both Hercules and Phil's individual friendship quests and rewards, such as discovering divine strength and earning yourself a new battle attire befitting a hero, and learning the ins and outs of coaching with Phil, unlocking you a charming woodland satyr outfit. Still wanting more? Well, look no further, as Greek mythology-inspired fashions and more will be arriving in the new Godly Glamour Star Path. Channel your inner deity and embrace your power with new radiant attires, and adorn your valley with new ancient furniture, creating an atmosphere fit for the gods. And of course, you must be sure to take a companion along on your quests, so might we suggest the new pink baby Pegasus? Arriving to the premium shop this update is an all-new Hercules bundle featuring a new Athens-inspired building kit, Herculean Villa house skin, and the ability to summon a fierce new ally with a new puppy companion. Switching from the world of gods to that of our princesses, also coming to the premium shop this update, welcoming the summer season, is a new glittering dress dream style for Ariel and blossoming castle house skin, along with the matching building kit, allowing you to create the castle of your dreams. Jasmine's loyal companion Raja will also be arriving to the valley in a new companion bundle, bringing with him unique interactions with both Aladdin and Jasmine, a special photo mode pose, a baby tiger companion, and an exclusive set of friendship rewards. Alongside these exciting new items comes both new and returning events to the valley for this update. Starting June 10th, the Dreamlight Parks Fest is back. Until June 30th, find and collect buttons appearing around your valley for a chance to earn all previous and new rewards. The wonder continues in the new Picture Pursuit event arriving to the valley on July 15th through July 28th. During this event, you'll be able to complete daily quests from certain villagers where you must locate and snap photos of strange motifs appearing around the valley. By capturing a motif, you'll then be able to unlock it for continued personal use. Manage to collect them all, and you'll be rewarded with a new exclusive frame for photo mode. With all the exciting new content arriving to the valley comes some equally highly anticipated quality of life improvements. First, we're increasing the player level cap, now allowing you to increase your max level from the current 40 all the way up to level 50. By earning friendship points and progressing through these levels, you'll also be unlocking new exclusive bewitching fashions and furniture items. Second, while in photo mode, we're providing a better way for you to get the perfect shot with your favorite villagers. Now, you'll be able to choose exactly where to place, what pose, and pause on the expressions you want your villagers to have in your photos. Next, Olaf's Grand Exhibition will also be opening 2 new rooms for you to complete based on the Forest of Valor and the Glade of Trust. And last but not least, we're happy to announce an all-new way to decorate your valley with decoration presets. These presets work alongside group mode introduced in a previous update, and will now allow you to select a section of your valley and save the items placed inside as a preset, empowering you to be able to remove, copy, and replace decorated sections with ease. Seems we've reached the end of this developer update. A Hero's Journey will release on June 3rd, and we hope you're excited. However, this update isn't the only thing to look forward to. We'd love to invite you to our extra special summer showcase, so stay tuned for more details, and we'll see you in the valley.
Okay, so
Valley villagers
let's... The rain in this game will be my 13th reason. Okay, so I have thoughts. So let's scrub through the video just on a couple of things. So one of the things that I don't care for is how many things it seems like are always designated for the premium shop. I get that that's how they make their money, but also, like, you need to at least occasionally give us some really good stuff in the Star Path. Now, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what's in it. I haven't seen any spoilers or leaks or anything like that, so we'll see what happens with that. But you can't just always put the good stuff in the cash shop. It's just not nice. So we did get another mention of the Realm Weaver or whatever it is in here. And I have thoughts on that, so we'll get there in just a second. Looking forward to, you know, the new realm and things like that. We already kind of looked at that. Hercules, Phil. I know a lot of people are upset about Meg. Personally, not a fan. So I'm okay that she's not. But also, it's entirely possible that they could be bringing her in the next DLC or a future DLC. We don't know. I do feel like, though, that would, and I'd have to go back and actually look, but I feel like that might give us kind of an overbalance of characters from one specific IP that, frankly, I don't feel like is one of their better ones, one of their stronger ones. Because that would give us Hercules, Phil, Meg, and Hades. So that would be 4. I don't know if we have any others other than like the core ones that are all from the same, that many characters from the same franchise, IP, whatever. So I'm curious if they would actually do that. They might, I don't know. We'll see. Lion King, okay. Yeah. That's a valid point, because Simba, Nala, Scar, Timon, and Pumbaa. Who cares about Meg when sexy Phil is involved? Beauty and the Beast. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I had not thought about that. So yeah, I could see that. Frozen makes sense too. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and like I said, that was just, I hadn't looked, but thank you for bringing up all of those, because that is a really good point. So it's possible. But either way, looking forward to that stuff. Friendship quests and rewards, attire, Woodland Satyr. So yeah, really, I am looking forward to the Star Path, new attire, ancient furniture. So it looks like there is going to be some good stuff in the Star Path, which we'll get. The building kit, I think, is going to be really cool. Especially if it's kind of an add-on to what we also get out of the Star Path. Like that makes it feel a little bit less bad, because you can at least get some of the stuff for free. But still, I wish there was more stuff in the Star Path versus the premium shop. But I will always advocate for more free stuff in the Star Path versus having to pay for stuff. Because in some ways, I'm really cheap. In others, I will throw cash around like, no problem. Let's see. So we're getting the Ariel Castle. I still really like this dress. We'd looked at the horses, and it looks like I have a feeling this is just going to be a set of livery for the horses. Ariel's dream style is really nice. I don't remember if she has multiple already, or if this is actually a new dream style, or a new character getting an additional dream style. I think she might have one. I feel like she has... Does she have her wedding dress in there too? Oh, I can look whenever we get in the game. I like her... Again, her castle style. She has 2 right now? Okay. But yeah, we'll see how that looks. I love that we're getting Raja and the Tiger Cub. Let's see. A chance to pick up more of those stupid buttons. I still have some of those from last year stuck in my storage, so have a little bit of a head start. So the picture pursuit event I feel like is really cool. I don't typically use motifs, but
Greenlight Park's
I think it'll be, glad to see that we're getting a new event for Dream Styles. Okay. So maybe I'm caring for that a little bit less, because there are so many other characters that they could
Fest
add
is
stuff
back.
for.
Until June 30th, find and collect buttons appearing around your valley
But
for
again,
a chance
I don't
to
work
earn
for
all
Gameloft.
previous and new rewards. The wonder continues in the new Picture Pursuit event arriving to the valley on July 15th through July 28th. During this event, you'll be able to complete daily quests from certain villagers where you must locate and snap photos of strange motifs appearing around the valley. By capturing a
So here's, I think that this, and again, let me put on my tinfoil hat here. I think this may be a clue as to Madame Mim being the Realm Weaver, which again, purely speculation. I have no idea. But I feel like putting in the Merlin walrus thing, I feel like might be a kind of a clue, because that is from when he was doing his wizard's duel with Mim in The Sword and the Stone. So I'm wondering if that's like, if they threw that in there intentionally, and if it's intentional, like, hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, or if it's, haha, we're going to throw you off the trail. Again, I wear tinfoil hats. Yeah, I know I would love for Mim to be in there. I know she would. I feel like Mim and Ursula are Wim's two, like, competing favorite characters, depending on the day. But we love a Mim.
motif, you'll then be able to
again, I don't use a lot of the motifs, but it'll be nice to get some extra ones. Personally, I think Mim is the new villain that is coming, because, you know, they're talking about the Realm Weaver and stuff like that, and she would be a good counterpart to Merlin. I don't know if that's the case, though. New feature improvements. Other than the cosmetic thing, I don't understand the value behind giving us an additional 10 player levels. Other than, hey, here's more quests and here's more, you know, levels to unlock, basically to continue to give us stuff to do. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully the rewards are worth it, because I know that going from 40 to 50 is going to be a grind. So we'll see. And then friendship points. The outfits are kind of cute, though. I like this dress. Little questionable on it. Looks like she's got hooves on the boots here. On the shoes. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Might get me to play the game again, though. Yeah, good point. The changes to photo mode are going to be such a big quality of life improvement. Like, game-changing quality of life improvement for dream snaps and things like that. The ability to, like, actually pose the characters, put them specifically where you want, is going to be just absolutely such a good improvement. Better way for you to get the perfect shot. Choose exactly where to place, what pose, and pause on the expression you want. Yes, please, give us the ability to treat them like furniture. It's for a picture. They're characters. It won't hurt them. I did, based on the video the other day, as well as won't change stream snaps unless they figure out how to make the voting rewards more fair. Yeah, that's true. At least the making process will be a little bit easier, though, so I'm hoping that that encourages people to progress a little bit more, and put a little more effort into the dream snaps. I did put a couple of lists in the Discord, in the DDV channel. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just still salty. Fair. Like, being salty about the Dream Snap stuff is absolutely fair. I will not question anybody on that. There's a reason I haven't done one in the last 3 weeks. So I did post lists of the collectible items from the Forest of Valor and the Glade of Trust in the Discord, as well as calling out the kind of the rare pets or the limited ability to get pets, companions. Obviously we don't know numbers or anything like that yet, but at least it's a list of the gems, the flowers, and the things to look at, so that if you do pop in, you can just check your storage and say, okay, what do I have for this? What do I need? And once we actually get an idea of what those numbers look like, I'll potentially look at doing another TikTok video for that. I know I did one for Peaceful Meadow. I don't think I ever posted the one from Dazzle Beach, just because I had a lot of stuff going on. But now I have my template made, so I should be able to just plug in the numbers and go from there. So I'll probably do that like Wednesday during the day at some point. But looking forward to that. 2 new rooms. The decoration presets are also game changer. Being able, like, because, you know, especially if you're like moving a furniture set or something like that, being able to just like save something and then just drop down the entire set of furniture that you want. Like, hey, I want to move this from my Forest of Valor to my Forest Island. Save it as a preset, move it, you're good to go. Especially with, it sounds like, the changes that they're making to the gardening and things like that. Apparently, it seems like they have changed it to where memory orbs will at least drop less frequently, if not stop dropping entirely on the floating islands. So we can no longer, it sounds like, use those as memory orb farms. Doesn't necessarily impact me because I typically don't collect them unless it's specifically for a Star Path thing. But just something to potentially be aware of, and we'll have a little more detail whenever we go over the patch notes this week and everything. But either way, some good changes, some changes that are still kind of like and then looking forward to the summer showcase as well that's coming up. Really curious to see what that gets into. So the only other thing before we actually get into, that would be the wrong thing. Before we actually get into
to decorate your valley.
The game so that we can start reviewing people's island or forests is I did actually get invited to participate in a focus group for Disney Dreamlight Valley based on the conversation. You know, it's one of those things, hey, tell us about your Disney Dreamlight Valley gameplay time. Here's the information. I basically figured out that most of it has not been on stream, but I am right at about 1,000 hours into this game. I never anticipated being 1,000 hours into this game. But between my time playing on Game Pass and then my time playing on Steam, that's right about where I'm at. Which is just crazy to me. But I did get invited I was invited to submit my information so that if they wanted to have me be a part of that focus group, I could be. And then, so basically you submit your information, they call, if they are interested, they call you back, they get additional information, just kind of about what your play style looks like, how much time you've kind of spent, like just a little more detailed stuff. And you answer all of those questions, and then they take that back. Thank you so much for that silent alert. They take that back to the developers and say, okay, we have these people, pick out who you want. And then the person that called me back on the phone said, like, basically, I am anticipating getting selected for this focus group because I am male, I am of a certain age, which, love y'all, mean it, but I think I'm at least 5 years older than the next person in this group, which is fine. Like, it's only 5 years, but also, like, I'm in a separate age bracket. I know. True. But yeah, so I would anticipate getting a call back. I would imagine that there will be some sort of non-disclosure agreement, because then I found a comment on Reddit that basically said it sounds like the last time they did this, it was to test out Wish Blossom Ranch, or at least to get additional details and questions and things like that about Wish Blossom Ranch. So I'm going to presume that this could potentially be about the next DLC. And if that's the case, then I would imagine that there will be some sort of non-disclosure agreement about specific information. But then I can 31, but my body is 97. Yes. But we can talk about, I'll be able to talk a little bit about, I did this thing and I can't tell you, and then I can kind of give an estimation of like very high level opinions about it. But I don't know for sure if that's the case. I don't even know for sure if I'm going to be getting picked for that. We'll see. And at that point, I'll give y'all as much information as I am able to without getting in trouble. Because the other thing too is that if I do a good job with this, then we could potentially have better conversations with Gameloft. And I was actually thinking about Bone Daddy whenever I was telling Wim and a couple of our other friends about this. I was like, hopefully they give me an opportunity to like provide more general feedback, not necessarily specifically about a game function or something like that. Because if that happens, I am absolutely going to channel my inner Mrs. Bone Daddy, and they're going to fucking hear about it. all of it. Like I use it in the general sense of the word. They're going to hear my opinions, and it's going to be bark, bark, boo, hiss, hiss, tomato, tomato. Okay. I think I'm kind of done going off on that little tangent, that little rant. So let's go ahead and start with, we have, so I have 3 people who have posted their ideas or their forests in the Discord. And then I know that Mrs. Bone Daddy also would like for us to check out her forest of valor as well. I can start with Boney if you're ready. I know you have some things going on today, so I want to make sure that if you're ready, I can start with you. Otherwise, I can probably start with like Aaron. Whichever one of you is ready, I can start with you. If not, then we can look at Busy Bee Bree's entry in the Discord, because unfortunately she's not able to be here today. And then, so I figure we'll go with, I don't want to be first, I'm nervous. Okay, Aaron, are you okay going first, or would you prefer to wait as well? All right. So first, regardless of how you do in this contest, thank you so much for participating. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that it gives me an opportunity and gives you an opportunity to show off what you're doing, because I know that Dream Snaps have been an absolute struggle, for everybody lately. Yeah, don't talk about my friend like that. Bark, bark, bark. Yeah, I have not looked at any of these yet. I am really looking forward to checking them out. And Aaron, like I said, I appreciate you for entering. I appreciate you for submitting what I'm sure is going to be an absolutely beautiful, forest. Okay. I didn't hear that. Did that go off? No, because I have everything muted on here. But yeah, I appreciate you entering. Let me see if I can redo that. Let's see. But yeah, I appreciate you entering, and thank you for submitting your forest. Let me go back. All right, which one did Kim use? Let's get ready to rumble. I will just play this manually.
Let's get ready to rumble!
No. No. This is just... I swear, some days, y'all... I had the... You heard it? Okay, cool. Thank you, Wim. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the Discord. And yeah, like, it... Absolutely do not talk about my friend like that, Aaron. Like I said, I appreciate you entering. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you would even enter. You know, like I said, I know that people put time and energy and everything like that into these, you know, decorating things. And I want to recognize that, first of all, like, regardless of if you first, second, whatever, like, just, I appreciate it. I am very proud of you for putting yourself out there and into a space where you can feel like you can participate. That is the meaningful part of this contest, and showing us what you're able to do when you are not restricted by Dream Snaps and everything like that. So just, I appreciate it. And, yeah, just, you're wonderful. All right, so let's do that. Let's put the music back on. And let's do... Let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so this entry is from Aaron 920329. Okay, great. So we'll go ahead and do the pictures really quick, and then we'll jump into the game and do the walkthrough. Let me get that opening in the background here. But yeah, so absolutely beautiful start. Like I love the plaza feel that you have going on here. You know, it's very farmer's market, very, you know, town square kind of thing, with the greenhouse in the background, the statue. It just, I mean, a very beautiful intro to what you have going. Cute outfit too. But yeah, just I see where you're going. Like, I love the carts. I love, you know, the benches, the ability to just sit and enjoy time. You know, the different stalls. And then very nice as well. Like, I love the houses, you know, the witchy cottage vibe going on back here. Mother Gothel. Ugh. But and then the mushrooms going on back here, like it's very good. Like, very creative use of all the space. Ooh, I like this too. I love those fires. The storyteller fires are just so good. I love them. Yeah, hush. Sorry. Sounds. We're gonna turn that down just for a minute because that's happening in my ears. But I love the is this a companion house? Like, it fits so well with all the rest of this space. The campsite, the Mulan camp is really good. Miko's, okay. I have that, I think. I just don't think I used it. I love the camp, you know, the training bridge and the map table here, the campfire outside, or the cooking fire outside the tent. Really good use of space as well. Like, it feels like, you know, you would go through this entrance here and then the space opens up a little bit into the kind of the larger camp, and then the targeting dummies around just in case. I love the bushes. The flower bushes are so pretty. The clouds are so pretty. And then the pet play area back here, again, with the raccoons running around. So I love the rocks over here with the mushrooms. Really pretty. And the pathing is really well done. I like this space too, the gazebo in the back. You know, it's almost, again, kind of progressing with that town square idea a little bit with, you know, the bandstand in the background and the flowers on top of the gazebo, I think, come with it. So I feel like this is a really good choice for this area. And then the archways, the flowers again, the obligatory fire hydrant. Yeah, Aaron, this is absolutely beautiful. Like, and I can tell that you put a lot of really, you know, a lot of thought into what you were doing with this. All right, so let's grab Aaron's code. Twitch, stop trying to get me to pin the message and let me just copy the text out of it. All right, so let's do that. Let's do multiplayer. We will go check out Aaron's Valley. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Like, I can tell that you worked on that for a while. And it's a good use of space. It flows consistently. You know, it very much does have that, you know, kind of small forest town, really reminiscent kind of where my parents live, like they have that little kind of central area where it does have kind of that farmer's market space and just kind of that kind of relaxed forest mountain vibe. Safety first. Okay. Hi, Aaron. So yeah, with the gate, we'll start over here. Yeah, just very much a, you know, like we said, a good use of the space and, you know, farmer market area. And the overall layout is really good too. Like you don't have everything kind of jammed up right up next to each other. So you can kind of feel the separation a little bit of, you know, somebody's house isn't going to be right smack in the middle of, you know, the, not downtown area, but just kind of the farmer's market area. There's the gazebo, the bookstore. Yeah. The path is really nice. Really good selection on the path. I like the archway. The house. That's such a good... I love that house style. And then, yeah, the pet area with the bird feeder here. And then the pet play area. I love the stupid big chunky bees. Well, Kim, I guess you're gonna have to. I guess you're gonna have to play Wish Blossom Ranch then, aren't you? Which house? Because none of them really do. Like, and that's why I'm glad that I ended up doing the video. Let's see. The dragon. Let's see. I'm moving too fast, I think. The dragon in the Mulan camp area is from the one with the leaves on the roof. Okay, we'll go back. The dragon is from the Mulan stuff. I'm trying to remember if it was a shop thing. Let's see. Dragon. Not that one. I set up the Mulan and Pocahontas area when you first announced. I'm really proud of it. You should be. You really should be. The rest I ADHD'd last night. Also understandable. My stream yesterday was 2 hours of ADHDing in my forest. Let's see. I'll have to look. But yeah, I love the camp, and you know, I love the way that you have this laid out as well. All the tents. It's a really cute kind of camp area. Everything flows really well. And yeah, into the Mulan area. Yes, yeah, really good use of space. But like I said, it doesn't feel cramped, which is one of the things that if a lot of people have difficulty with that. It's like, oh, let me, throw 87 things into a space this big. And it's like, that doesn't work. because you just, with this, you actually can kind of stand back and look at stuff. Oh, the canoe over there. That's so good. Oh, and then the water from Pocahontas. I love that. I love these lamps too. And then, yeah, this house is really cute. I love the flowers, and I love that it kind of goes with the aesthetic. You're not screwed. Yeah, it is absolutely stunning. Modular Dragon unlocked after the Garden Party quest. Okay. And Boney, it's not about how much stuff is in the space. It's about how well it's placed in the space. You can put as much stuff as you want in there as long as you're doing it in a way where everything, again, flows. And, you know, everything works together. Throwing stuff into the space for the sake of throwing stuff into the space. Looked at everything in the Discord this morning. Y'all did such a great job. So warming and inviting. Absolutely. This is only the first one, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest. Like, if this is the quality of work, y'all are gonna have a hard time. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and throw up. Not gonna throw up. I'm going to put up a poll. Basically, all I want you to do is just give it a rating of 1 through 5. It's gonna be 1 vote per person, and and we'll do, let's see. One of the storybook. Oh, that's right. I knew that. Okay. So yeah, this is, you know, hi, Gamer Mama. Welcome in. I love the bee just slowly drifting across the way there. So yeah, we're going to do I think I did 10-minute poll. Just let us know what you think. If it finishes early, then I'll just finish it earlier. But yeah, just give it a rating. You know, how you personally feel about it. I know it's hard to do, but I want to, you know, rate it in a vacuum. Don't rate it compared to, oh, you know, I think somebody else is going to be better, so I'm going to give theirs a 5 and this one a 4. Like, don't. Just solid rating. Like, I'll worry about the math. Okay. But Aaron, thank you so much for sharing this with us. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for being willing to go first. Like, I know that's a very stressful thing and it's a very hard thing to do. But yeah, thank you for entering. Thank you for, like I said, going first, all that good stuff. You did a fantastic job. Absolutely wonderful. And so just please continue to do dream snaps, continue to decorate. Like, it looked really good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I think I just returned to the title screen to get to the next one. Okay. And also, friends, thank you so much for being supportive of Aaron so far, and then of everybody else that's, you know, choosing to put themselves out there and be a part of this. You know, it's an uncomfortable thing doing creative things in public spaces, and just, you know, I appreciate all of the support that you give me, and then the support that you give all of our other friends as well. We are absolutely having Disney dreams. We're going through, we're looking at people's Forest of Valor creations. We've looked at one so far, and it was absolutely beautiful. So looking forward to seeing the rest.
Never back down, never give up, all right?
Never been. Oh my God, Nikkei 30. Never back down, never give up. Absolutely. So, all right, so what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and we do have an ad that's about to start. So I'm going to go ahead and kick off the ad now rather than waiting for the 45 seconds. That way we can get through the ad, we can finish up the poll, and then we'll get started on the next one. Mrs. Bone Daddy, if you are ready to go, we can go ahead and jump into yours next. So like I said, we'll do that ad really quick, and then we'll get to the next one. Mrs. Bone Daddy, if you're not ready, then we can look at Breeze in the Discord, and then we'll do yours, and then we'll do Wims. So you can go next, or you can go after Bree. I'll let you pick. And at this point, those ads are going to kick off in about 10 seconds. Dinner is prepped and ready. I can be ready whenever you are. Okay. Thank you, Wim. Okay. Still not ready. So Mrs. Bone Daddy, we'll go ahead and we'll look at Breeze in the Discord next after the ad break, and then we'll do yours, and then we'll do Wims. So you got to do it sometime, friend. I need to go get a drink. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take that break. So you got a little bit of time. As soon as that ad starts. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably get a drink too. So I'll be back in just a minute, friends. As soon as I figure out where my button is. Welcome back from those ad breaks, friends. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's go ahead and...
Time is money, friend. What's up? Yo, talk to me.
Alright, so we can go ahead and do that. That was Aaron's. Thank you so much. Alright, did the poll finish? That would be goals, not polls. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the current poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and view those results. And I will mark those down on my spreadsheet here. All right. So we got that. And next up is going to be our friend Busy Bee Bree. Okay. So unfortunately, Bree is stuck at work, so she is not able to join us today. But she did get her submission in. Chicken wraps. Yeah, yuck for being stuck at work. Yeah, unfortunately, Bree is not able to be with us. She is stuck at work, but she did submit to the Discord last night. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at hers. So I like what she's done here. Can I have a bite? I love the windmill. I'm a little bit disappointed that I did not. The cold tortillas are haunting me. I like the windmill, the flowers, kind of the garden area. Just very much the kind of similar idea where she has the flower areas going on. I love these trees. I believe the windmill was in the shop last week, the week before. I think. I know there was one in there recently. I don't know if that was specifically that one. Yeah, she did a fantastic job. I love the use of the water in the back here. And then she's got the greenhouses going over here, the flower shop. Again, very much the kind of the town square space with the seating area, the lights going on everywhere, the fireflies. Very nice looking. General store area, insane build, and the fact that she did it so fast. Yeah, that's one of those things that just it kind of happens. It comes over time, because even I still struggle with like being able to put stuff together in a hurry. I like the general storefront here, and a little bit of the decorative, the barn back here. Again, the firefly lamp posts here. Absolutely beautiful. She's got the storyteller fire happening over here. The tree pillar one back over here. I need to look, because these trees, I swear, every time I see them, they like don't have a top. And so I don't know how that works. Like, what is the purpose of having a tree that it's cut off like that? And I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't understand how the tree works, potentially. I'll have to look. And then it's like another angle again with the windmill. Yeah, a little bit lower, kind of interior shot angle. Again, really good, good use of space. She's got the pebble flooring through here, or the pebble pathing. We actually were having a conversation about the better for layering the trees. Okay, yeah. She got the say a similar pathing to what I was using the other day. She used the one with the border, and it looks really good. Yeah, again, really good use of space. Like, there's definitely more in it, but again, it's still laid out really well, so it doesn't feel cramped, but it still has stuff in it. And then shot going back from the other angle. Talent would never fail to impress me. And then another house on the other side, another one of the storytelling fires, which I absolutely love all of the, hiccup. The stacks of books. Yeah, absolutely incredible build. Like, I can't even, I can't even find the words for it. Like, just, you can tell, she does an excellent, like Mrs. Bone Daddy said, the layering and making sure that it's like, you've got the items that are closer up to the camera, and then as you go farther back, you see more and more and more. And that's something that I still struggle with as well, is like, not everything has to be right up front and center or like in one line. And so just getting things closer and then working your way backward. And the flower stall. I love the amount of greenery that she has about it. Oh, and then she's using the green ivy wall backdrop here as well for that, which helps get some separation as well in between what she has up front and what she has going on in the back there. And then the one little cottage tucked in back here. We are checking out entries into our Disney Dreamlight Valley Forest decorating contest. And we're voting for everybody's rating each of the ones that we look at. It went really well. We ended up, oh God, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. And I think chat did too. Now I'm kind of wishing that they had. We ended up raising $325 for the Stack Up organization, which is absolutely fantastic. Like, I am so proud of our community for that. The reason I say oh no is because I had almost forgotten that I owe chat 32 Bean Boozled beans that I have to eat. Because I promised one bean for every $10 that we ate. This is going to be bad. I didn't have to say it. I'm a man of my word. They probably forgot to. They probably did, but I gotta. I have a responsibility. So we'll after we finish, while we're voting for Breeze, I will enjoy my bean salad. Yes, I owe Jen specifically 15 of those beans because she donated 150 by herself. And Kim finds the most unhinged blurps. Okay, so we'll get to that here in just a minute. But yeah, just again, incredible use of the layers and using the spacing and creating depth with the pictures. And then yeah, the flowers, like I could feel my allergies going off if I actually walked into this area. But yeah, absolutely incredible, very pretty. And the fact that she was able to put this together in such a short amount of time, just very, very skilled. Oh, and she got the rainbow rock pathing in here. Was that in one of the other? You can't really tell. But she used it as, looks like, trim in this area. I could never, it took weeks for mine. Yeah. Yep, I did not do one, but to get this quality, I would have to work on one for several months as well. But that's also because I'm still new at it, and Bree has been doing this for a exceptionally long time. So, okay. So let me go ahead and start the poll for this one. And also, since Breeze is all in the Discord, if you would like to check it out for yourself, or if you want me to scroll back and forth so you can look at any of the other pictures or things like that, I am able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and set this one. This poll is going to be for 5 minutes. I'm going to set up my bean feast. I'm going to go ahead and start that, and then we will go from there. All right. While we were doing that, let me add. Oh, it helps if you. Make sure I'm wearing pants, just in case. Friends, that is a whole load of beans that you all have rightfully earned. Streamers wear pants. I'll give it a minute if anybody wants to count, but I
Roll that
tried
beautiful
to.
bean footage.
I tried to break them up into groups of 4. Because I'm weird. The child has discovered dust floating through a sunbeam and keeps going, Mom, it's so snowy, and blowing dust around whimsically. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. All right, so let me grab the results of this poll really quick.
What's that? What's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother?
At least you got a few toothpaste ones to clean the taste out. Yeah. It's going to be just terrible. Okay. It's the 4 black ones I'd be worried about. Yeah. This is the 4 black ones are either black licorice or black or burnt rubber. Neither of which I have a whole lot of interest in. So, okay. So here's what we've got. The black can either be burnt rubber or black licorice. The rainbow colorful ones are either stinky socks or tutti frutti. The pink with the red flakes can either be barf or peach. Then we've got booger or juicy pear, liver and onions or cappuccino. I do have some water over here, yeah. And after this, I'll probably make a Madrinas or something, because wet dog or top banana, toothpaste or berry blue, stink bug or toasted marshmallow, old bandage pomegranate, dead fish, strawberry banana smoothie. No, thank you. All right. Oh. Ew, stink bug, yes. All right. Let's see. All right. grabbing a drink for myself out of condolences, sympathy, empathy. I don't know. You know what I mean. I do. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So the deal for this was that if we hit a minimum of $100, which was my actual goal that I had went into it with, I did have incentives for beyond that. But if we had hit the $100 goal, I would eat the commensurate number of beans, 1 bean per every $10. And I would just take all of them at once. I don't want to do this. All right, fine. Giggity, take it all at once. Probably a bad idea. Just ate 2 wraps in milk before. This is going to be the absolute worst thing in my life I have ever eaten. And just for no reason at all, we do have a clip command in this channel. Let's see. Where is... There they are. That's kind of what's happening. Okay. Honestly, Jen is a shark had it right that it just kind of turned into a mess. I do feel like there were more good beans than there were bad beans in there. There were definitely some bad ones in there. I definitely got the burnt rubber and the black licorice, so I know that there was a mix in there. Not something that I would choose to do again, but honestly could have been so much worse. Okay. All right. So, thank you again, friends. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know Stack Up appreciates it as well. Thank you for supporting such an amazing program. Yeah, next time I think I will do batches. Because, yeah, honestly, the analogy about the pain thing is just, it's a good one. It all just kind of turned into a mess. Plus, it was just very hard to chew through all of them and swallow them. So just doing it in bits and pieces. Overall, though, could have been worse. Okay. So let's get back to what we were doing. I can turn... Wrong camera. Turn that off now. Mrs. Bone Daddy, are you ready for your tour, ma'am? Give me just a second. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And Wim, thank you so much for doing those clips as well. I appreciate it. Because this is truly an experience that I want to relive. Got 3 clippies. And I think I do have the clip command as well. I didn't think about to mention that beforehand, but... Oh, I'm going to be paying for that one later, though. Thank you so much. Stop trying to do that. Are we DDVing? Bree, yes. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Yes, we are DDVing it, and burps are going to be gross. Yeah, Bree, we just... Actually, a couple minutes ago, we did finish looking over yours. And so thank you so much for submitting those pictures. They were very pretty, very well received. Honestly, just the kind of quality that I think that most of us have come to expect from what you are capable of doing. So thank you so much for submitting, and thank you for sharing with us. Really appreciate it. All right. Well, hello, lovely lady. Okay, so take us around. Oh, I love... Where did that come from? Squirrel. New challenges. Can you build an island in 2 hours or less? I will not be participating in that challenge because I know I can't do it. All right. Sorry. I got sidetracked. Where's she? Oh, this is your plaza. Okay. And I will tell you, this is exactly what I'm talking about with the well-organized, crowded. Like, it's very well done. Oh, I love the fenced-in space there. That cauldron is so cool. absolutely beautiful. Just, you'll follow me. Okay. This part now, Wim, is her actual forest. I'm just gonna kind of wander here for a minute. This is absolutely crazy beautiful. Very well done. So off the bat, let me just say, I love the butterflies. I love the glowing pink light that you have going there. Just kind of that little bit of a fog and a mist to it. I don't know if there's something specific that you had to do to get that, or if it's just the way that the lighting and all that is working right now. I love that you went, and I kind of did something similar. I love that you didn't make everything just very straight and very, you know, very regimented. Purple lights at night or evening. Okay. You know, that's one of the things that I tend to do a lot is I keep everything kind of, you know, very square, and you can make it work, but having things on a bias also is super nice. It's just, it gives it a little bit of difference. I like the little tucked off area over here. Am I following? No, that goes to your beach. Okay. Or is there another spot back there? Sorry, I'm just lost as I'll get out. I'm just gonna look at all your space. The little pink bubbles on the ground. Are those memory orbs from, wait, Kim, do you mean the big purple ones or these little pink ones? Because I think these little pink ones, I'm going to follow you, Squirrel. Guilty, as charged, right here. Okay, so the premium, the big purple ones are the memory, the big premium shop memory orbs. The little ones are from Storybook Vale, I think. They're one of the things that you can dig up, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. See, and like, when I talk about cluttered, like, this is, but it's what I would expect. Like, I'm getting very witch-coded, like, you know, just so much life and, you know, just flowers and plants and critters and everything just everywhere. And, like, just, that's absolutely what I would expect. So yeah, like, when I say things like that, you know, it's, if you're going for clean and uncluttered, keep it clean and uncluttered. That is not the direction that you went, and honestly, I'm here for it. Like, it just, like, everywhere you look, there's just so much very well done work. I love the well here. Okay, that goes out to the beach. This is just, it's absolutely incredible. I love the variety of houses that are available to make something like this work. That's where we started, so we'll go this way now. Yeah, Wim, absolutely agreed. Like, everybody is absolutely showing off their own little personality and their own, how they prefer to decorate. and I love it. Like, it's not, and that was what I was going for when I said the Sanderson Sisters brooms. You know, when I told people, like, hey, there's not really a theme, it's just do what makes you happy. Yeah, personalities are absolutely shining through. Sorry, almost sneezed, and then of course it stops. This is just it, like, even the stupid ice cave looks good in there. Yeah, that's such a struggle. It's just being able to integrate that into your decorating. Sorry. And then all the reeds and things like that in the water with the canoe. We had that ice cave. Boney, this is absolutely incredible. And I love that you put thought even into the tucked back areas. Like, so many people would have just been like, oh, that's a, you know, like a backstage area or whatever. And, you know, you can absolutely do that and make it work, but you did even little things in there too. I love landscaping. You can tell, like, you put a lot of time and energy into landscaping this area, and it's to steal a turn of phrase from our friend Bree. I love it. Thank you so much for that follow, friend. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. We do have anonymous follows turned on, so if you want to just hang out and lurk, that's totally okay too. If you want to pop into the chat and hang out with everybody, that is also absolutely okay. However you choose to be here, we are happy that you're here. And yeah, just everybody's different personalities are really coming through with the builds. I've got to get the Firefly lights. I don't know where they come from, and they're probably a Star Path thing, and so I probably won't be able to get them, but I love them so much. Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. So, Star Path, but they show up in the premium shop. Okay. Well, thank you so much for letting us come. Is there anything that you would like for me to see that I missed, that I walked right by? Anything that you want to put emphasis on? Anything like that? Like, please let us know. Very magical, very forest. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start the poll for Mrs. Bone Daddy's Forest of Valor. Thank you again, Boney. I really appreciate it. Return to the title screen. All right. Okay, so we'll take a couple minutes. We will go ahead and vote on Mrs. Bone Daddy's submission. I'm going to continue to not sneeze. I feel like rain. Kim. Boney, do you want me to ban her? I will. I'll do it. I've done it in Wim's channel. I'll do it here too. Yeah, that's just straight evil. Banner, I'm here for it. Sorry, Kim. The mob has spoken. It worked. Just know it. I'm not safe here. Connor, we are absolutely excited for Update Day on Wednesday. We're really looking forward to it. Yeah, there's a couple of things that we absolutely want to see, you know, how they actually work out before we get too upset or too happy about something. But overall, yeah, we're really looking forward to the update. Raj's server is Herc. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing the star path. I want to know what they included in that versus what they included in the premium shop, because if it feels like they only threw the really good stuff into the premium shop, I'll be a little upset. Like, you need to give us good stuff for the star path. And I'm not talking about that stupid floral house that was the big item in this one. That was not that good. Kim playing with the blurp again. Yeah, we have a lot of really good things that are happening on Wednesday, and hopefully the good things that are happening outweigh the things that are like, not really worth it. All right. So let's check that. All right. Oh, look who just logged into DDV. All right. Last but absolutely, most certainly, never least, I'm not the one that's calling you out. Blame Steam. Last but absolutely not least, and I'm supposed to stay unbiased in this, which I absolutely am unbiased in this. Whim. Whimmy darling. Am I looking at all of these pictures? Am I looking at specific ones of these pictures? Whimmy baby. Or do you just want to go straight into me actually touring your valley? Oh, I'm sorry. I have a feeling she messaged me too to tell me that she was... She's working on dinner, and... Of course she did. She messaged me and she said that she was getting up to go work on dinner. You can do photos, all or whatever coming to her. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and paste the code so that I'm ready. I heard her. Yeah. All right. Women babe. So we'll start with pictures. That way everybody gets a good look. Definitely heard her. All right. Too far. Too. Come closer. Come closer. Too close. Let's see. There we go. Get a little bit full screen with it. Okay, how did you get this picture, first of all? So I love the overall effect. I love the use of the Aurora Borealis here. You know, the castle walls separating everything out a little bit. F-mode screenshot. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, just, I love the overall look of it. Yeah, just, you can tell that, and it's not like a hard line of like, this is this area, this is this area, this is this area. You can tell already that your areas have some variety to them, but they also still blend. It's changed significantly since that photo. Well, then what am I looking at this one for? Should I watch the video? This has been an ongoing process for women. She's been doing absolutely incredible at it, so I'm looking forward to it. You should probably just come to her. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move off the Discord. Be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. I don't know the words to that song. Time Warper getting their snack order on. It's a Wham Scout. Connor getting their snack order with some ranch sunflower seeds. Do you want to lead or do you want me to? I love a good Arnold Palmer. I've been picking up the alternating between the Madrinas and the Arizona iced tea Arnold Palmers. I know neither one is good for me, but they taste so good. All right. So I love the use of the willow trees. I would start in the manicured castle area. Okay. I realized... Let's see... Everybody was getting a slightly narrower version of what they should have been because I had my... They might not be good for you, but it's worth it. Okay. So we're starting in the manicured castle area, so we're going to go in, and this is already... I love that you didn't necessarily use this as, like, specifically a lined out path, but just a... Oh, okay. I thought it was to the left here. But just as a more of like a forest cover for the flooring idea. I love that you did that. All right, castle area. But I love the use of the willow trees as kind of like a delineation of like, you know, and then you come in and, ooh, absolutely beautiful use of these lights. I love that. And same thing with this flooring. Like, yeah, it's a path, but it's a really nicely laid out big area. One of the horses. Beautiful sitting area. I love the book paths set up as random. Nice little steam area. Get your hot tubbing on. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, the use of the book path is really nice. I love this little tucked in area back here. It's very peaceful, very cozy. Uh-oh, what happened, Aaron? Nice little reading area back here as well, or just a sitting, you know, sit and yap area. So my dream stop and all your progress is wiped. Oh no. Another one of the castle houses. The pumpkin carriage is really cute. The planter with what is his name? I had it just a second ago. Figment. That's his name. I love what you did here, Wim. Like, you can tell that it is obviously like, here's kind of the living area. And then it does, again, has those little tucked back areas that are kind of the small detailed touch areas. So I love that you did that. That's so good. It's keeping in mind to back out to let it save. And as soon as I finish, wiped. That's so unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, and I love that you got put those in the breaks like that so that it's still, like, from just looking at it like at this level, it's a good line of green there. And then back to a little more kind of glowy. I love the space back here. Oh, that's smart, putting the brush and the tree in the middle of the mushroom circles. Oh, and then I see the mushroom table back there too with the seating. That's really pretty. Which house is this? Because I don't remember seeing this one, but I also wasn't really paying attention. I love the use of the glowing mushrooms everywhere. One of the premiums. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I'm going to snooze the ad so that we can at least finish talking about whims. Yeah, again, I love the small area. I love the nice little sitting area out here. You can have your tea outside. The mushroom house is really pretty. Alice in Wonderland vibes. Yeah, very, very much Alice in Wonderland vibes. And honestly, that's one of my favorite Disney movies, so I'm here for it. And then the planting area, again, really nice. Very, agricultural feeling. Very Alice in Wonderland. I'm obsessed. Yes. Oh, and then you've got your Dreamlight fruit trees or whatever they are up here. Very well laid out with the well at the center. Super nice. I love this sitting area as well. I love that you have different ideas for all of the sitting areas. It's not like it's like, here's a sitting area with 2 benches and a thing, and then another sitting area with 2 benches and a thing. Like, they each have their own feel to them. Like, this is absolutely the larger group gathering. Like, hey, we're all going to go and we're going to hang out by the fire and, talk shit and drink and have marshmallows and stuff like that. Whereas the one on the other side in the back of the castle area was a little bit more of that intimate kind of cozy space. Wanted a good crop space when we brought Pocahontas in, since it was so prevalent in the movie. Absolutely. Yeah, very pretty area. And again, a little bit of an even smaller space for, a smaller group of people who maybe want to hang out a little bit away from the larger group of people. Again, with the Pocahontas water, I absolutely love that. I love the garden space. Again, able to, very small, very intimate, just 2 people sitting by the water having a good conversation. Talking about the crops. Another good transition into this frozen cave area. It's so hard to bring this in, but everybody's done such a good job of it so far. And I love the rock path and how, excuse me, how it ties into using the brick walls here. And then the Lost Boys tree, I really like that. And this is absolutely very Lost Boys coded area. Stupid ice cave in Vanellope's house. Yes. Yeah, I love this Lost Boys coded area here too, with the bunk beds and then Peter's tree house. I love the pond that you have. This is an excellent pond selection. And it works really well with this space. The lighting is absolutely incredible too. The mushrooms are such a good use of it. Oh, and then we've got the Mulan encampment and Captain Slashblade. Okay. Oh, give me just a second. Let me stop that because we're going to wrap up as soon as we're done here. Okay. Yeah, Wim, this is absolutely incredible. I love the use of the fountains here because this is absolutely the aesthetic that they go with. And again, you can see, the mushrooms are a consistent lighting throughout, and it really helps tie everything together. But they fit in everywhere very well. So it was a really good choice on there. And then I know I've seen some of the Vitalis lanterns around as well. But you did a really good job of integrating them and making them a little bit more subtle, because those are a little bit harder to fit into some of these places. But you did a really good job of blending them into the environment. Oh, this is such a good area. I do want to call out, too, that this area is... Wim has not unlocked the storybook Veil stuff yet. And I know this. But the fact that she was able to get such a good, like... That is absolutely the vibe that I'm getting out of here. So without having any of the, like, questing items and, you know, shop-specific items and stuff like that, she did a really good job in this space. Like, this is such a good space. As somebody who reads and who loves books, base game girly, and you're absolutely killing it, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm... And then the rose, I love it. This is so good. And this, I'm getting the vibe of, like, Belle's, like, research station or something like that could be in this area, because it's got the Beauty and the Beast flower. It's got the scrolls and the parchment and the books and everything like that. I don't know if that's what you're going for, but that's the vibe that I'm getting out of here. Absolutely incredible build, Wim. And, you know, the having known you as long as I've known you and having watched you decorate for as long as I have, like, dinner's ready whenever you are. Good. I am almost ready because I need to get these freaking beans digested and out of my system. Absolutely incredible. Like, I know that we had a conversation about how you felt about it, but just incredible job. So, all right, friends. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put up the last poll for Wims. She's bribing with food. She's bribing with other things, but that's why I'm not voting. All right, friends. The poll is up. Please feel free to vote. He hasn't eaten the food yet. Yeah, so she could still poison it. The poison for Amonis. The poison specifically for Amonis. Amonis is poison. So, but yeah, friends, we do have that last poll going. While that runs, she's threatening with poison. While that runs, I am going to go ahead and run that last set of ads, just because they're going to kick off either way at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and just run those. And then whenever we come back, I will do the final tally on all the scores, and we will let people know, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we'll be back in just a few minutes. So thank you very much, everybody, for sticking around. I appreciate it. All right, friends, it looks like that poll has finished, so let me go ahead and get the results from that really quick. Hi, Catsper, welcome in. I'm going to put those into my highly organized, highly official spreadsheet. Give me just a second here. You're late. That's okay. You made it before the end. That's the point. And we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Okay, friends. So the way that I did the scoring was I took each of the ratings that everybody received, and did some math and scoring and things like that, based on the individual ratings and all that, and just built a spreadsheet to do all the calculations and things like that. That way it was fair and consistent across all of the votes. That way, if we had a large discrepancy between, one person only got one vote and, one person, got 5 votes and, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of weighting and averaging and things like that. That is the strangest drum roll I have ever heard. It's raining in my valley again. Do we need to come back, Boney? But yeah, so just to ensure that it was as fair as possible, if anybody does have any questions, concerns, or things like that about how the voting was handled and all that, please let me know. Like I said, this is the first one of these that I've done. I did try to keep it as fair and as consistent as possible. Sorry, Discord is pinging at me. And Kim Chalada had limited impact on the voting. She's only one person. But based on the votes that everybody received, so in give me 1 second, I just want to double check something. See, and I'm bad at math. Sorry, friends. I really want to make sure that I get this right, because I would rather not have anybody have concerns about it. I am going to go ahead and leave Whims Valley. That way, if she has other stuff that she wants to do, she can without me being here messing her stuff up. All right. All right, friends. Yeah, no such thing as too much cheese. Okay. After collaborating with myself and just verifying that I have all of my math correct and everything like that, we have a heading. And all right. So first, thank you everybody for participating. You all did a marvelous job. We'll give you brownie slices. No. Wait, brownies? Brownies? We're doing brownies? I like brownies. Okay. Okay, so in third place, I did just pull brownies out of the oven. Folks, they said brownies. I like brownies. You know this. All right. Where did it go? So I can make sure that I am doing this the correct way. All right. So in third place and receiving a $25 either cash or gift card, whichever you prefer, Aaron. Aaron, congratulations. Thank you so much for participating. I really appreciate it. Please open a ticket in the Discord and let me know how you would like your reward. If you would like cash, I'll need your PayPal email address. That's probably the best one to use. I also have Zelle and the other payment systems as well. Like I said, just open up a ticket in the Discord, let me know, and we will get you taken care of. But either way, thank you so much for participating. I really appreciate it. And may you get excellent use out of your winnings. In second place, Bonnie. Miss Bonita. So we will, if you would like, we can just add that to your winnings from Whimstream earlier. And you will be receiving $50. And like I said, we can either just, okay. So yeah, we will get you a, whatever value total, that works out to, however we need to send that over, whether it's one gift card or a couple of gift cards or whatever, we will make that work. In first place, very, very, it was a close one, folks. Like, let me double check, because like I said, I really want to make sure that this is right. And yeah, it looks right. Okay. In first place, and again, I had nothing to do with this, Wimalicious, winning that Lego money. Yeah, thanks for that, Time Warper, dick. Congratulations, Wim. Very proud of you. But yeah, so you done did it. So, all right, friends. Thank you all so... I was going to say that for anybody. Yeah, not terribly surprised by that. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Thank you, friends, everyone, for coming and voting, for being a part of this whole process. I really appreciate it. Now we got to get the heck out of here, because we have community game night in the Discord in about an hour. We're going to be playing some Mario Kart 8, which you can play on the Switch 1 or the Switch 2. So anybody who can participate who would like to, I'm going to go grab some dinner. I will not be streaming this, so if people want to jump into the Discord, we can chat, we can trash talk, we can hoot and holler, and we can be goofy and do all that kind of stuff. And even if you don't want to play in the games, come hang out. Like I said, we'll have a good time. And thank you again. It's not about being good or bad, Kim. It's about having fun. That being said, I'm going to dunk on all y'all. No, I'm not. I'm not that good at it. Don't listen to Wim. But yeah, thank you again, everybody, for participating. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out in the stream. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a wonderful time. And for our builders, also thank you as well for participating. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. If we don't see you, get good, Amonis. I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. We will see you next time.